So you were in remission by all accounts, meaning the cancer was initially treated. But as we know, sometimes cancers come back. And what happened in your case?
I was given the all clear in June 2013. We did go away on holiday. We had 2 holidays after that, all in the sun. But I did my best to keep out of it. And then in January, I went back for a normal routine checkup. And the guy said, "Have you noticed these 2 spots under your arm?" I said, "Well, I've always had them there ever since the operation. Never really thought any more about it." So I got home and the wife was saying, "How did you get on?" And I was sort of changing my clothes to go back to work. And as I mentioned, I said the usual thing, check my neck and my groin and under my arm. And as I said that, I felt the 2 lumps and there was 2 small hard pieces underneath. So I rang the hospital straight back and they had me in the following week where they said, we'll take them out. So by the time the appointment was made and I went in to have them done, there was another spot, another small tumour came up under me, under my right nipple. So I had 3 took off then. And within 3 weeks there was another couple, 2 or 3 appeared. So I went back in again in February to have those took off. And they were all treated and biopsied and they were all pretty much the same, which coincided with the fact then that I had to have chemotherapy.
Okay, so you had
that was the diagnosis basically, yeah.
Was that further chemotherapy or the first lot?
The first lot of chemotherapy.
First lot?
Yeah.
Do you remember the type or the regime you had?
I was told by the consultant that he wanted to give me ipilimumab. But the first chemotherapy I had to have was dicarbazine. But they had to give me that before they could apply for the ipilimumab because I think it was so expensive to administrate.
Yes.
So I had 1 bag of chemotherapy, for a better word, of the dicarbazine, and then I ended up having 2 lots of ipilimumab. But I should have had 4, but I was only well enough to have 2.
Okay.
I had no side effects really whatsoever.
Really?
Never affected me at all.
Wow.
But,
that's encouraging.
I did feel as if I was getting weaker. I was also in the process of getting rid and selling the factory and selling all the machinery, clearing everything out. And I could tell I was getting a bit weaker. And then after the 3rd session of chemo, I got a stomach bug then, which I found out was colitis, which put me back into hospital for 5 weeks.
Okay. So you had a bit of a setback, a complication if you like.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that related to the chemotherapy?
It was, yes. Yeah.
Presumably because you were immunosuppressed, the immune system wasn't fully working.
I probably underestimated the strength of the chemotherapy, to be fair.
Yeah.
I probably should have, probably not been at work. I should have probably just been resting.
Okay.
And waiting for it to sort of take effect.
But given the side effects were mild, you probably thought you could do a bit more than you advised at that point.
Yeah, probably so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a bit of a shock really to go down with the illness, but it did knock me about.